Good evening. Welcome. My name is Dr. Stacy Young. I'm the president here at Montcalm Community College, and we welcome you to the start of our great celebration. Tomorrow night we have graduation, and I hope you're all back for that. But tonight we get to celebrate our very hardworking nursing students. First, I would like to introduce our platform, or part of our platform at least. I have the pleasure of introducing and if you please stand quickly, trustees and staff. Trustee, Mr. Joshua Stump. Vice Chairperson, Mr. Bob Marston. And our Board of the Trustees, Karen Carbonelli. Next, I'd like to introduce some members of our executive team. Vice President of Administrative Services, Connie Stewart. And Mr. Rob Spoor, Vice President of Instruction. And last and certainly not least, Dean of Nursing and Health Careers, Danielle Anderson. Our faculty will be introduced in just a moment, but I do want to say thank you publicly to all of them for their dedicating their careers and making our community a better place by educating students in their field. Thank you so much, faculty. I am a very thankful person. Tonight, we are celebrating some of our hardest working students, all of you. As many of you know, nursing is one of our flagship programs, and it's critical. It is a critical part of our community, as many of our graduates stay right here in Montcalm County to work. And spoiler alert, I hear all of you have jobs. That's terrific. With a nursing shortage, our healthcare partners are very excited to have all of you finishing so they can get the much needed help that they need in their organizations. So really excited that you're about to graduate. I'm a tiny bit sad tonight though. You see, we are currently renovating the Kenneth J. Smith building that will be partially dedicated to our nursing and other health fields. One whole floor, in fact, will be dedicated to all of you or the people coming behind you. The building will hold dedicated student spaces for studying, which we know all of you like to study together, a brand new simulation lab, new treatment rooms, larger classrooms, and even an apartment, so future students can learn to work with patients in their home environments. All of you are going to miss this great space, but please don't be strangers. I invite all of you right now to come back for our grand opening in just a few months and be part of the next generation of MCC grads. You can represent your class at the grand opening and share with us the successes you will no doubt have by then in August, just in August. So please be sure to come back. I am so grateful all of you chose MCC to come and educate yourselves in this field. We are extremely proud and thankful for all of you, and you will be included in an elite group of alumni representing MCC. The nursing profession is truly a service to all of us, and we are grateful for your dedication and efforts to the profession. Again, I welcome all the friends and family here tonight, and let's start our graduation season with all of you. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. As Stacy had already said, my name is Danielle Anderson. I am the Dean of Nursing and Health Careers here at the college. Thank you, President Young, for your welcome and introductions. I also would like to make note that we have 6 full-time faculty here on the stage, and I am very, very thankful to have all of them as part of our team. I'm also thankful for some of our adjunct part-time faculty that are here, helping to support and celebrate our students, as well as general education faculty that like to come and watch, as well as our Dean of Students, Debbie Alexander, out in the audience that is here to support our students. We thank all of you for your commitment to educating and supporting our students. I would also like to thank our IT department for assisting with all of the technology aspects of our program, and our facilities and custodial staff for assisting with the setup of our event. It's not an easy job. Thank you to Melissa McQueen, our administrative assistant, and all that she does to help run our program. And if you ask any of the students who they hear from the most, it would probably be Melissa. Thank you for our communications department assisting with our programs that have been created for this event, taking photos and even live streaming the event on social media, which is fantastic for those that can't make it here and they can watch from home. Thank you to all of you in the audience, whether you're friend, significant other, spouse, family member. Your support to our students has made a great difference in their ability to be successful. If you have never been to a pinning ceremony or you're not familiar with what a pinning ceremony represents, I will share that historically, a pinning ceremony represents a symbolic welcoming of new graduate nurses into the nursing profession. It is a time-honored nursing school tradition that can be tracked back to the 1860s in the time of Florence Nightingale, when she was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition of her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented medals of excellence to her brightest graduates. Today, the practice of pinning new nursing graduates is standard throughout the United States, and we are very thankful to be able to participate in this practice. It gives me great pleasure to say that tonight we are honoring our brightest graduates, and I speak for myself and our faculty in that we are very proud of all of you and all of the accomplishments that you have made throughout the program. We know that the journey has not been easy. It has been hard, trying, stressful, fearful, and all etc. of all emotions that you go through as you've been through semester 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now being here and completing the program. I know that you all have just a little thing yet left to accomplish, and that is the NCLEX licensure exam. It's a little stressful, but I know that you all can do it. We congratulate you on your dedication and desire to join the nursing profession. The nursing profession needs nurses now more than ever before to help care and advocate for others, especially in the midst of the nursing shortages that we have currently. I wish you much success in your nursing career. Make us all proud. We will miss you, but we know that you are going to be doing great things. Next, I would like to have all of you join us in watching a slideshow presentation that our students have put together for your enjoyment. So let's take a few minutes to view this. great job on the presentation. I don't know about you all, but I did not see any tears there anywhere. There was all smiles everywhere. It's great to see that. Next, I would like to introduce two of our students that will be speaking this evening, Jessica Johnson and Monica Burnett, which both have been class representatives of both this class and previous classes, so welcome.
Fellow students, family, and friends, welcome. As introduced, my name is Jessica, and I am the class representative for this amazing group of students. We never thought this day would come. We crossed off semesters, we counted down months, weeks, and days. I'm so excited because today is finally that day, completion of nursing school. I've met incredible people along this journey, fellow classmates who have inspired me, my study group who has pushed me when I needed it most, and teachers who become my mentors. We went to nursing school during this unique time with its own challenges. I mean, who goes to nursing school at the beginning of a global pandemic? What were we thinking? We survived virtual clinicals, online classes, and a lot of quarantines. While this tested our instructors, it most certainly tested us as students. As I stand here now, I can't help but think that it's made us stronger. Overcoming obstacles in our journey helped us become resilient. And even through the most stressful times, we continued to be inspired and motivated. All of that hard work, dedication, and sacrifice has finally paid off, and this is our moment to celebrate. Florence Nightingale once said, "The most important practical lesson that can be given to nurses is to teach them what to observe." Our instructors in the classroom, lab, and clinical setting strive for the same goal. I'm thankful to each and every one of them for preparing us to really observe our patients and to question everything. I want to say a special thank you to one instructor. You have both frightened and inspired many of us. For those of you who don't know, we are considered her special class, her words, not mine. But we are the class that is willing to jump into every rabbit hole and overthink every test question until we worked ourselves into a sheer panic. She has challenged us to critically think, to advocate for our patients, and to be lifelong learners, and sometimes just to breathe. Even when our patients have unfortunate outcomes during simulation, Kim reminds us to have confidence in what we have learned and to trust our instincts when things don't seem right. The valuable lessons you have taught us will stay with us for a lifetime. Thank you. To wrap up this speech, I want to congratulate my classmates. This is truly a huge accomplishment and one we worked incredibly hard for. I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I am grateful to have shared this journey with you. I wish you all the luck as we start our careers as nurses, and to quote Winnie the Pooh, how lucky I am that makes something saying good, or excuse me, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. Before I begin, could someone pull out their cell phone and set a timer for like 6 minutes and 30 seconds? Seriously, because I finished it about an hour ago, and I haven't timed it out. But I promised Danielle it would be 7 minutes. Everybody knows. So if I hear a timer, then I'm good. My name is Monica. 5 months ago, we're not crying. We are not doing that. I stood in the same spot. I gave a speech for the cohort that I represented for 2 years. However, instead of being pinned that night, I just gave a speech and cheered on my friends. You see, in November of 2021, I fell about 3% short of passing advanced med surg. 2 days after missing by 3%, I went to talk to Kim Holt, my instructor. I walked into that room with a full intent to quit nursing school. There it goes. Obviously, if I couldn't pass the class, then I shouldn't be a nurse. I knew if I could tell Kim that I was done, then I could tell Jen Cook that I was done, and then I could tell my friends and family. I had already determined that no one would want to hire a nurse who couldn't pass a class, and certainly no one would want to be cared for by a nurse who missed passing by 3%. The only problem the day that I went to talk to Kim is that she didn't give me the opportunity to quit. We're not doing it. She didn't give me the opportunity to tell her why I felt like I wouldn't be good enough. Every time I thought the words would come out of my mouth, she gave me another reason to finish. Instead of giving me the opportunity to quit, she gave me 20 reasons why I would be a great nurse. When I had my first interview, do you know how many times I was asked if I had to repeat a class? None. When I took part in my first code 2 weeks ago, do you know how many people in the room asked if I had to repeat a class? None. When this sweet old man grabbed my hand and put his face on my arm and closed his eyes, do you know what he asked of me? He wanted to see my smile. He didn't ask if I had to repeat a class. There are a handful of us getting pinned tonight who had to repeat a class. Repeating a class does not mean that we're not good enough. Quitting would have proved that we're not good enough. Quitting would have proved that we weren't strong enough. Giving up on this dream would have proved that we weren't enough. When I say that nursing school and the relationships that we have developed during that time have made a huge impact on our lives, we mean it. Kim Holt could have let me quit that day. Instead, she gave me every reason not to. Every person in this room has made an impact on one or more of us sitting here. To my fellow nursing graduates, in the months and years to come, you're going to question if you know anything. You're going to wonder if you even went to nursing school. You'll question if you're good enough, strong enough, or smart enough. We are entering the part of our journey when the learning does not revolve around select all that apply questions. It revolves around someone's life. When you start to question things, I promise you, you are smart enough, you are strong enough, and you are good enough. I'm sure that there will be nights when you get home and want to throw the towel in. In these moments, I want you to believe in yourself as much as Kim Holt believed in me. I want you to believe in yourself as much as Danielle and our entire faculty believed in us. I want you to believe in yourself as much as your spouse, your child, whichever, your sister, your brother, your parents, your aunts, your cousins, and your friends believed in you. You aren't getting pinned tonight because you're not good enough. You're getting pinned tonight because even when you wanted to quit, you kept going. You dried your tears, you cracked your books open, you studied harder, and you kept going. And now tonight we celebrate. Tonight is a celebration for every person in this room. Everyone here tonight has made an impact on your journey, but more important, on your life. Our friends and our families who have experienced the stress of nursing school right along with us. Our faculty who have guided us, loved us, encouraged us along the way. This hour is a celebration of the last 2 or 2.5 years of hard work and dedication. To wrap up the importance of nursing school in one speech is impossible. I feel like thank you seems so inadequate right now. I feel like there should be more than a thank you for all of you, for loving us through this nursing school journey, for standing beside us, for understanding when passing the next exam was more important than anything else. Is that 6:30? No? Okay. I was like, whew, that was quick. Sorry, I don't know whose that was. Nobody else knows either, so you're good. Yeah, thank you is the only thing that I can think of to say. My list of thank yous could go on for 28 minutes, but I'm going to grab a couple here. To our administration, my personal favorite, Dr. Stacy Young, our Board of Trustees, thank you for giving us the opportunity at MCC and for supporting the nursing program. I need to thank Danielle, our Dean of Nursing, for all the times that you wanted to wash my mouth out with soap, put duct tape over it, and lock me in a supply closet. Thank you for not doing that. But really, thank you for believing in me, for believing in us, for listening to our concerns, and for doing your best to accommodate us. It's not like nursing school students are easy to please. And for coordinating the chaos of the nursing program. Thank you. I suppose the only way to truly show our gratitude is to go out and be phenomenal nurses. To give care that we would want to receive. To think of Kim telling us that junk in is junk out every time you do an assessment. And to see Jen Cook's face every time you give a medication and hear her say 9 rights of administration. The next few years are when we learn the most. The past 2 years have prepared us for these upcoming times. I once worked for an orthopedic surgeon, probably my favorite doctor. He said to me, "You're never too old to learn. Once you stop learning, you start getting old." This is the end of the first chapter of your nursing education. May you never grow old, and may you ever yearn for more education. Florence Nightingale said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished as nurses. We must always be learning." I'm going to wrap this up. I am proud of you. Each one of you, you make my heart full. I am grateful that life has brought us together. And my parting words to you are, give yourself a little more credit. Believe in yourself a little bit more. Don't ever miss the opportunity to let someone know that they're important to you, to tell them that you're thankful for them, to show them that you believe in them. Your words, while they may be few, may have the greatest impact on their life. In the words of Maya Angelou, as a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you. So 7? Part 2. No, I'm kidding. Up next, Kim Holt is going to be our speaker for the evening. After Kim gives us her words of wisdom, Tracy Zamron, who is our OB instructor, will begin reading the names of all of us that are getting pinned tonight. Thank you.
Following the students speaking is always tough because it always kind of gets you going, get you all worked up. So my name is Kim, and I got to tell you what I told them. Monica actually blew it and told the entire class, because I had told her that this is, and that was probably the first mistake of telling her. This is my favorite night. This is why I do this job. I love this night. This is my favorite night of the semester. Sorry, I've been losing my voice all day. No, it's not a lecture day. All right, so welcome graduates and congratulations. You did it. Nice to hear, isn't it? Graduation is an exciting time. It's both the beginning and an ending of your own personal journey. It's warm memories of the past and hopes and dreams of the future. You have been through trials and triumphs in your nursing education, and it's only through your determination that you will have been able to withstand and achieve your goals. You are sitting here today because of that resilience. So today we are honored to celebrate you, the graduate, and most importantly, to welcome you to the nursing profession. My favorite part. As I stand here and look out, I see the graduates and fully expect them to ask me if there's going to be an exam, if it's going to be on the exam, what's on the blueprint. But what I also see is an incredible support system that's been with them throughout this journey. Friends, family, loved ones. I'm sure dealing with a nursing student the night before exams, the night before clinicals, or before a lab checkoff can be a very interesting process. A virtual roller coaster ride of happiness and tears. So I would like to take a moment and personally thank you for your unwavering support of these students. I would also like to thank the administration, staff, full and part-time faculty, and countless nurses at various facilities that have worked endlessly to help these students achieve their goal of sitting here tonight. Their efforts provided the opportunity for the students to be sitting here being pinned tonight. Standing here today, I can't help but remember 24 years ago when I sat in my own pinning ceremony. This is where the two front rows say, appears younger than stated age, right? I know. I remember feeling proud of surviving clinicals, scary instructors, the stress of exams, and of course the dreaded care plans. I felt proud to be joining the nursing profession, but I also remember the uncertainty of a new chapter in my life. The fear of what I didn't know, the trepidation of what was about to unfold in my life. You are now completing your journey and preparing to start another. This next step in your journey will be challenging as you learn to navigate the nursing profession. I still remember those early days in my career when I was on orientation driving to the hospital. I felt sick to my stomach every day on my way, wondering if my preceptor was going to eat me alive, whether I would know what to do if things took a turn for the worse, and whether I would be able to stay afloat as a new nurse. We often feel that after we become a nurse and complete orientation, these feelings will magically subside. But I'm here to tell you they may diminish, but you will be constantly faced with different challenges throughout your career that may elicit some level of uneasiness. I remember times when I would experience new phases in my career, like starting in the ICU or becoming a charge nurse, that would challenge me to dig deep again. Each of these challenges brought me new professional and sometimes personal challenges that helped me to grow professionally and personally into the nurse I am today. I would like to share some of the lessons I've learned during my years of nursing, and I know there's a lot of them. So, 1, possess integrity. Live your lives and conduct your nursing practice with integrity. Although not easy at times, this should be a foundational principle. 2, show gratitude. Show gratitude to your family who supports you, to the tech who helps you care for your patients, to the nurse who took the time to help. Gratitude goes a long ways. My husband learned very early on that being the spouse of a nurse isn't always easy. He had to ask me to stop talking medical at the dinner table, but also realize that sometimes the stress of the job came home with nurses. We both vividly, remember when my first patient passed. Although it was an expected end-of-life process, it resulted in me sobbing in the shower. Still to this day, right? Family and friends are the ones that are supporting your nursing career. From behind the scenes, be grateful for their support because nurses aren't always easy to live with. 3, rise above. Not every job, opportunity, experience, or coworker is going to be perfect. Rise above to become the person you can be. Be willing. Be willing to be a patient advocate, to work hard, to show compassion, understanding, and to ask for help. I recently heard somebody say they're just a try-hard, meaning that they try their hardest. It was given a negative connotation, though. I'm going to tell you today, I'm a try-hard, and my patients deserve nothing less than a try-hard. 5, challenge yourself. It is by challenging ourselves and by not giving up on the adversities that are presented to us that we continue to grow. You are here now, getting ready to embark on a new journey. Because you took the opportunity, dare I say the risk, in going to nursing school. Continue to push yourself throughout your nursing career. There are times in our careers that taking the easy way and not challenging ourselves by applying for a new job, not trying to achieve certification, not taking a class, not taking a harder assignment can provide us with an easier road. But it doesn't always provide you with the same level of growth. You will undoubtedly face adversities in this profession. Don't shy away from them. Attack them with the same vigor and resilience that you demonstrated in nursing school. Lastly, remain humble. There are no tasks or people beneath you. We are part of a team with each person having an important role within that team. Respect each other's role. Be humble in your practice. Understand that you don't know everything that there is to know, and you never will. I practiced for a couple of years younger than stated age, right? And I still don't know it all, and I never will. But because I don't know it all, I ask for help when it's appropriate. Knowing your abilities and limitations is important. Today, you should have pride in what you've accomplished, but tomorrow, remember that you must change your mindset to realizing that, what page? You have so much to learn, and that's okay. Ask for help, continue to learn, and never become complacent. So, as you move forward and start this new chapter in your life as a nursing professional, that probably sounds good, right? Our hope is that all of you will become the nurse we know you can be, and that you make your own positive mark on the nursing profession. It has been a pleasure working with you during these past 2 years, and I look forward to watching you move forward in your careers and to be able to call you colleagues. Good luck.
Good evening. My name is Tracy Zamron, and I have the honor tonight of announcing your student or your loved one. So as I call your name, if you could enter the stage on this side, and whoever is pinning you also join you, and then walk up on the stage, and then they can pin you. You all look fantastic tonight, too. So different to see everybody all dressed up and not in scrubs and a ponytail or whatever, and a mask, or whatever we're wearing for the day. Okay, so first off is Kenny Becker. Kenny is being pinned by Lisa Cogswell. Today is a day that I felt like would never come. Thank you to my mentors and instructors. You've all helped guide and push me to be successful. To my family and friends, you've been patient, kind, and helpful during this entire journey. Your words of encouragement often help me get through. None of this would be possible without you. Boys, you've kept me motivated through the entire program. From this, I hope you've seen that with perseverance, there's always a way to accomplish your goals. I love you all more than you'll ever know. Congratulations, spring class of 2022. Next up, we have Jamie Block. She is being pinned by Bill Block and daughter Harley. Thank you to my family and friends for being here today to support me. To my dad and stepmom, thank you for all your unconditional selflessness, your unwavering support, and your countless sacrifices. Harley, thank you for giving me hugs when I needed them. I do not think you will ever understand what those did for me. Brenda, you are the reason I probably showed up on time today. I appreciate you more than you know. Nate, you came into my life during one of the most stressful times. Thank you for being there for every Tuesday meltdown and for the long hours you put into helping me study. Monica Burnett. Monica's going to be pinned by Leah Rao, who is a nurse, and her aunt. My family and friends, thank you for loving me, for being here during this journey, not just nursing, but for all of my life. Aunt Leah, I have watched you as a nurse and a human for most of my life. You're the inspiration to why I'm getting pinned tonight. Cousin Lisa, thank you for encouraging and believing in me, and for leading me to my dream job. Seth, thank you for being my kid and understanding the importance of this goal. I am so proud to be your mom. Miles, thank you for standing beside me this whole time, for your love and support. I love you. Lexi Chenard. Lexi's being pinned by Travis Langland, her fiance. Thank you to everyone who has been part of my nursing school journey, especially for my parents and Travis for the love and support throughout my journey, and my fellow students I have met throughout the program. Lastly, for the amazing instructors at MCC. Thanks, Leslie. Congrats, Lexi. Brianna Cox. Brianna's going to be pinned by Janie Jolly, who is an RN and also her mom. Brianna said, thank you for supporting me, whether you were working overseas or here at home. And this is to her husband. You are my biggest supporter and made the time in nursing school easier on me. I am grateful for everything you have done for me and our family while working overseas to make sure we were all taken care of. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you to my parents and Aunt Angie for always being here for the kids and I. I would never have made it through nursing school if y'all weren't here to help me while John was gone. Gabrielle Crane. Gabrielle's being pinned by Rogelio This is her husband. There he is. Gabrielle says, I thank the Lord for seeing me through nursing school and building my faith through it all. Roy and Andreas, thank you for the sacrifices you have made to support me through and for believing in me. We did it. Thank you to my family for jumping in to help, encourage, and support us in every way. Elizabeth, thank you for never tiring of my questions and always being willing to help in any way that you can. Thank you to everyone who prayed for us and asked about us. Alyssa Goodwill. Alyssa's being pinned by Danielle Inman, who is a nurse and friend. Alyssa says, to my family and friends, thank you for never doubting me. You were the best support system while I struggled through nursing school. Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa, thank you for stepping up during these last 2 years and to help with my kids whenever I needed you, especially when I needed to study for the next exam or had to drop them off early for a clinical. And to Josh, thank you for sacrificing your own time to step up where I was absent and always believing in me. We made it through the most difficult and trying time for our family. Love you all. Nikki Guerrero. Nikki is being pinned by Kim Holt. Nikki says, to my husband and precious children, thank you for your love and support through our hardest time. I hope I have made you proud. I love you all so much. To my study group, I love you all and could not have done this without you. Thank you to my nursing instructors. Kim, I will always hear you telling me to fill the tank before I squeeze it. To my family and friends, I could not have done this without you. Thank you for your help with the kids, especially my mother-in-law for getting the kids off the bus and being available anytime. I love you all so much. Jessica Hinton. Jessica is being pinned by Trevor Hinton, her husband. Grandpa, thank you for reminding me how proud you are. Thank you to my mom for her unconditional love and support. Thank you to my in-laws for their endless prayers. Deborah, each time I doubted myself, you reminded me that God had a plan. Most of all, thank you to my husband for believing this day would happen. You pushed me to keep on going at my hardest times. You said, Bun, you got this. You always found the words to keep me motivated. Thank you so much for your selflessness during this time. I love you. Jessica Johnson. Jessica is being pinned by Jade, who is her sister and also a nurse. Jessica says, my family and friends, thank you for believing in me and cheering me on during this journey. A special thank you to my sister Jade. Your encouragement to go to nursing school changed my life. From showing me how to do an assessment to reminding me to see the forest and the trees, you've helped me every step of the way. To Ben, my husband, without you, I would not be here today. You pushed me when I felt stuck. You were my confidence when I felt unsure, and my rock when I felt unsteady. You've always had faith that I would achieve my dreams. I love you. Mackenzie Martin. Mackenzie is being pinned by Austin, her husband. Mackenzie says, to my study group, we did it. I look forward to the years of friendship ahead and swapping of our nursing stories. You will definitely do that. To my family, you have always believed in me, checked in on me, and cheered me on. I would not be here today without your support, prayers, and encouragement throughout this journey. To my husband, you have made it possible to me to pursue this dream, and for that I will be forever grateful. You have been there when I thought that I would never make it. Thank you for reminding me of my endless potential. I love you and will never be able to thank you enough. Courtney Page. Courtney's being pinned by Elizabeth Downing, who is her mom and also a nurse. Mom and Dad, thank you for always believing in me and encouraging and pushing me. I knew I could always count on you both. Zach, thank you for supporting me and selflessly picking up where I couldn't. Your sacrifices never went unnoticed. I am beyond thankful for you. Peyton and Zoe, you are the reason I am standing here today. You both are my why. I hope I made you proud. Donna and Lala, I could have never made it without you by my side. You always knew exactly how to remind me that I could do this, and I am thankful for your friendship. I love you all. Jesse Rasmussen. Jesse's being pinned by his wife Sandra, who is also a nurse and a prior student. I gotta pull that plug. Jesse said, today marks the end of only the first small hurdle on the journey of many still to come. To my wife Sandra, thank you for getting on my butt to not procrastinate when I had a test coming up, and always willing to help quiz me, sorry, quiz me, as well as telling me how great I will do before going into a test. Everything I've done and will continue to do, I do for you and Sawyer. Congrats. Miranda Russell. Miranda's being pinned by Kim Holt. To my husband, Michael, thank you for supporting me to achieve this dream. You have wiped the tears from stress, encouraged endless hours of studying, and expected my best. Mason, Macklin, and Maverick, thank you for the endless hugs and kisses, the cards of congratulations. I hope I make you proud and see anything is possible. Thank you to my family for helping with the kids when I needed you. Thank you to my wonderful instructors, especially Kim. You pushed me to be better. You're the voice in the back of my head when the panic starts to creep up, saying, you got this. Congrats. Next is Rebecca Sanborn. Rebecca is being pinned by Kelly James, who is her sister and also a nurse. Thank you to the people who have supported me through nursing school, to my parents for helping me get back on my feet, for always encouraging me and taking care of Will and my fur babies when needed, to my sister Kelly for being my best friend and only a phone call away, to my husband for supporting and encouraging me to do my best, to Mason for being my study buddy and always being by my side. I am blessed and thankful for you and all the countless others in my life. I will continue to strive to keep making you all and myself proud while living my best life. Tamara Smeltzer. Tamara's also being pinned by Kim Holt. Tamara says, to my parents, thank you for cheering me on and being here to help in any way you could. Your support and encouragement and love helped me to get to where I am today, and I am forever grateful. To my husband, Dan, thank you for believing in me. Whether it was reading flashcards, practicing lab checkoffs, or scooping a bowl of ice cream, your support never went unnoticed. I couldn't have done this without you. To Kim, thank you for instilling in me a questioning mind, a courageous heart, and a humble attitude. Thank you for being my instructor and an incredible nurse whom I look up to. Jessica Schutte. Jessica here? Okay. Next is Donna Stark. Donna's being pinned by Brooklyn and Brent, her kiddos. Brooklyn and Brent, I hope you know everything I have done to succeed is because of you. When I was tired and felt like giving up, I knew you were watching, and that only motivated me to continue to strive for excellence. To my husband, you will never know how much I appreciate the sacrifices you made to help me. You have supported me, prayed for me, and had faith in me when I didn't have faith in myself. Courtney and Lala, you are forever my family. I am grateful for your unconditional support. Thank you to the instructors at MCC, and a special thank you to Kim Holt. You are the nurse I aspire to be. Ashlyn Sutton. Ashlyn is being pinned by Amelia Sutton, her daughter, accompanied by Kyle Beardsley, her boyfriend. Aw. Ashlyn said, thank you to my daughter, Amelia, for being my motivation to push through even when I wanted to quit. To my mom, David, and Nanny, thank you for your constant support and for always helping with Mia, no questions asked. Thank you to Grandma for always believing in me and for never-ending prayers. To Kyle, you came back into my life during my hardest semester, and your encouragement and patience means so much. To the rest of my family and friends, I could not have done it without you cheering me on. I love you all so much. Lauren Thabo. Lauren is being pinned by Carol Fox, who is her grandma and a nurse. Devoted and loving wife and superhero mom to 5 kids, a grandma to 15 spoiled rotten grandkids, and also one of the strongest women she knows. Lauren would like to thank God first, who makes all good things possible. She would like to acknowledge her dog Bella for literally staying right next to her side throughout the relentless months of studying. She would also like to thank the people in her life who she loves most for all their support and for taking the back seat so that she could accomplish her goals. She is beyond grateful for her support system and dedicates this moment to you guys. She looks forward to spending time with her 4 handsome nephews who she thinks the world of. Allie Tozer. Allie's being pinned by Emily Cray, an RN. To my friends and family, I could not have made it this far without your never-ending support. Thank you for always believing in me and encouraging me to never stop chasing my dreams. To Joe, I'm truly not sure I would be standing here today without you. I am so thankful for the friendship we have created in the last 1.5 years, and I know that our friendship will last a lifetime. So thankful we've been able to go through this journey together. Samantha Vanderoor. Samantha's going to be pinned by Jeff, her dad. To my family for supporting me. I am so lucky to have your never-ending support. You encouraged me my entire life. I love you guys. To Allie for driving us to clinicals, doing paperwork together, and FaceTiming to study for exams. I'm not sure if I would have made it through without your help. Justin, you helped me study when I needed it and also watched Winnie while he was a puppy, so I was able to focus. You've had to deal with the rough nights of studying right before the exam and encouraged me through it. I appreciate everything you do for me and continue to do. Katie Wilbur. Katie's going to be pinned by Tim Gill, who is also a nurse. Retired nurse. Family and friends, thanks for everything. Janet, for always making yourself available. Babe, because of you, I did not have to work while going through nursing school. Kylie, for listening to my endless rants. To my brothers and sisters, for your endless love and encouragement. Guy Turner, I am just thankful to be your mom. I love you so much. I hope I have made you proud. I hope you now realize that with dedication, anything is possible. To my study buddies, I would not have made it without you. Lastly, my 2 biggest fans who unfortunately cannot be here today, Mom and Dad, because I know you are watching over. Thank you for always believing in me. I hope I have and will continue to make you proud. Brenda Winters. Brenda's being pinned by her cousin Mandy, who is a nurse. You may know Mandy. Brenda says, I want to thank my family and husband for always being there for me and continuing to support me through it. To my amazing kids, Cindy, Connor, and Chloe, for believing in Mommy. To Lewis and Amanda, to always listening to me vent and reminding me I could do this. Jamie, we have pulled each other through the tears, meltdowns, late night panic study, and we made it. To Lala, I know I would not be here without you, always being by my side. And last is Jeremy Wolf. Jeremy is being pinned by Macy Baker, RN. Jeremy says, I would like to thank all of my classmates, coworkers, friends, and family for all of the support and encouragement you have given me during my journey toward becoming a nurse. I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of you. That's Jeremy.
Thank you, Tracy. Great job with all of that information. Again, I would just like to thank all of you for coming and supporting our students and taking the time out of your evening to be here with us to honor our nursing graduates. I would like to join all of you in our Commons area cafe for some light refreshments for celebration of our graduates, but this concludes our ceremony. Graduates, after the events, our communications department has put up some wonderful backdrops for you to take some photos outside as well. But thank all of you and congratulations and safe travels going home.